Good with it. All praises. How y'all feeling today? Right now, we feeling well. We got a little workout in. We did some push-ups, some jumping jacks, some jump rope. We messed with the ridge fit. Right now, I'm gonna be real. The blood pumping. I'm feeling well. But I just like open up the speak a little bit. First off, whoever listening or watching this, have a prosperous day. Let's go and start there. Don't let nothing stop you, not even yourself. Every day that we get risen up by our Creator, reflect on what you are doing wrong, what you could do better, what areas you lack in, and even replay what you did yesterday and be honest with yourself. Like, I was tripping there. I was wrong there. Like, I'm just getting in a space, and I encourage everyone else to get in a space. Like, man, just constantly reevaluate yourself and take action. Like, you know what you need to do. Like, even if it takes getting away from everything and everyone for a little while, so you can lock in, clear your thoughts. Do that, cause sometimes, like a person like myself, and I know I'm not the only person. Sometimes we be so suffocated by everything around us, whether it's people, anything. You need that time alone to think clear. Have those deep conversations with yourself because we all feel a certain way about what's going on in life and things of that nature. It ain't no secret. And me, this how I think. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person. It's kind of hard to do that if you constantly around people all day, every day. You never take time for yourself. I feel like at this point, every day and any time possible, you need to make time for yourself and your Creator. Whether it's praying or literally just sitting alone, meditating, and just releasing how you feeling at that moment. What was just lit on my mind, I was just talking about, like, for the ones who don't know, we've been blessed to a gift to do music. That's one of our gifts that we love to do. But at the same time, we be transparent. We don't be taking it serious. We don't be putting our all up in it at time. We sit back and chill. Like, don't get me wrong, we forever making music. We forever behind the scenes creating songs and stuff like that. We just don't be putting it out because we have a certain vision or a route that we want to take with it now. Because we can't constantly just do what we've been doing. That's not working. Now we gotta take a different approach. Put more attention to it. Start putting real love into it. And when I say real love, that means start doing the videos, start promoting it more. And when you do it, like, I be completely honest. I mean, one time, like, when I first started doing it, I literally just wanted to do it because just to get money. That was like, and that ain't really fulfill me. So at this point, I really just do it now, literally because I feel like it's my mission to do it. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, so I just do it now because I honestly know it's my mission. Even though we going through life, we can't let that play against us because it's so many of us that's living as well as in transition like our ancestors before us that done we was destined for greatness. We had the greatest potential to do this and do this, but we let life start living us too much and we forgot about what our mission from our Creator was. I don't want to be those people. That's why I'm constantly talking to myself. I constantly talk about these things because it's important to me. And I know, like I constantly say, whoever listening, watching the video, I know it's someone out there that you got something in your heart or a mission that you know. It ain't even a feeling no more. You know the Creator got you or created you for something great at this specific time that you're alive, but you're not stepping up to the plate or you're allowing things to hinder you. And that stuff weigh on you because you're not really living your life. Yeah, you rising up, you operating, but you're really not living. Even myself, I'm not living. So it's like you tired of being in a position where you just getting by when literally your creator bless you with so many things that'll help you have real great experiences and memories living your gift. Like we all know the basic. Oh, I gotta get money to pay bills, help with this and do this. That's cool. We understand that's a necessity. But think about this for a moment. And I'm constantly talking to myself as well. I don't want y'all to think I'm just pointing the finger being a hypocrite. No, because I deal with this too. I deal with the self-doubt. I deal with the down to myself, thinking I'm not confident enough, thinking I'm never enough, things like that. But think about this. You don't think your creator know that you need money, that you have to live, you have to operate, money is the only way certain things will get done and live and like that. That's why he put the gifts in you, but you have to use them, and he put the resources around us. We just have to real life zone in, lock in, and start utilizing it. And your quality of life gonna go up. He gonna reward you everything just by being disciplined. But at the same token, how I feel like I know my forget a field. I know my path is. He gonna reward me by being my true self, putting the helping and healing message out there. Don't do this for the corruption. Don't do this for the love of money. Don't do this to be a people pleaser. Just by doing certain things or moving morally right, you're gonna please some people and you're not gonna please a lot of people. So I'm gonna tell you this: please your creator before anything, even pleasing yourself. Because if you're really aligned with your creator and the purpose that your creator have for you, you're gonna please yourself anyway. You're gonna feel fulfilled. You're gonna feel the joy. You're gonna feel the happiness inside that money can't buy. Money can buy you temporary happiness, but okay, like I always tell myself. And I never used to think about this until I start going through stuff and start looking at things differently. Okay, God give you, I ain't gonna say God give you all the money. God give you a one lump sum of a comfortable amount of money. You go buy land, you pay it off, you go build a home from scratch, or you buy a home, pay it off, whatever. You go buy a car, pay it off. You got food in your house, you and your family, or if you're single, you have clothes, you have food, you have those things. You out of debt, out of debt. What else do you really need other than a form of transportation, a roof over your head, land that's yours, and food in your stomach? After you get the base necessity, what else can money buy you? Because you don't need jewelry to live. So all those things are just like a want or something. So just stick to the necessity. If you get food, clothes, roof over your head, and means of transporting yourself from here to there, what else do you need? So it's like you have to start gearing yourself to be motivated by something deeper than money. Money gonna come, but your reason of rising every day and going out here operating, giving yourself as a sacrifice and being a servant to your creator, it have to be way more deeper than money. Because money gonna come and go. You're gonna get low amounts, you're gonna get large amounts. What are you doing with it? And you can't like just base your feelings off because you don't have money. Because I kid you not, I'd have been in positions where I'd have had decent amount of money, not really hurting, and I'd have been down. Well, me personally, I ain't even have 50 cents to my name, just being honest. So it's like, just because I don't have this story of like, oh, we've been playing with millions or playing with all that, I know for a fact God has blessed me multiple times throughout my life that we was far from hurting. We had decent amounts, as well as he took me through the darkness where we was really struggling. Didn't have a cent to our name, whether that was due to us just being lazy, not really hustling, or things out of our control that put us to that spot. We done went through it, so it's like, we understand money is necessary, but at the same time, we're getting out of money. Got to be my only motivation to live. Money got to be my motivation to get out here and operate. If it's not money behind it, I don't want it. I'm gonna have to learn, a lot of blessings will come to you in a form that don't have no dollar amount. Blessings will come. Just for you to rise up every day, that's a blessing. You can move, that's a blessing. just for you to do certain things and operate a certain way, that is a blessing. So you can't just be like, I gotta get money, I gotta get this. If money is not attached to it, I don't want it. It's not a blessing if I don't get blessed financially. You looking at it wrong. Money gonna forever be printed, bills gonna forever be here. So it's like you gotta dig deep and just build your foundation off something that money cannot destroy or create it. That's just like really on my mind right now, because I know it's a lot that I need to do and have to do. And then when I go through certain spats where, what I would say, how I look at it, God is chastising me from me lacking in certain areas, me doing wrong, and things like that. And when I say that, I feel like, well, forget a feel, I know He used other people in certain positions in my life to come down, quote unquote, hard on me, or come aggressive towards me, towards certain things they say or what they do. But me, being me, I don't look at it as a low level. I look at it, I try my best to look at it at a high level as possible. That is from God. You need to handle your responsibilities. You need to do more. You play a position and you're not playing your position well. You're lacking. You're losing yourself. I done rose you up. I done gave you the knowledge. You got to start applying it. Like I always say, I know I'm not the only person that deal with it, but I'm one of the few that will speak for the people who don't speak about it, because I know it will help and heal someone out there. I ain't gonna even touch on that. I'm gonna leave that where it's at. That's crazy how that just crossed my mind, but we knew that would happen. We already know that. You be safe out there though. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I didn't even know we was running it for 12 minutes. But I just encourage everyone out there. Greatness is within you. Dig deep. Lock in with yourself for a long period of time. Choose yourself first. And understand your self-worth and your value. And when you really stand on it and realize what your worth and value is, it would be very impossible for another person to enter your life to lower that value or don't look at you as you're worthy, because you already know your self-worth. We getting away from a feeling we know. We know what it is and what it's not. Because people will enter your life and really just dog you out and do you bad if you allow them. They'll look at you as you a peasant when you're really a king. They'll look at you as a peasant when you're really a queen. But you have to establish that and set that for yourself. This is the standard I'm going from, standing on. I don't care who you are, what you say, how you look. This is how I'm standing. I'm tired. Me personally, what I'm about to say, I'm just speaking strictly from myself, to the mass. I'm tired of being taken for granted. I'm tired of being like played on. I'm tired of people entering my life. I allow people to enter my life and they just take me for granted as if you can go out and find you another Jamal. You can go find me. You won't. It's only one of me, and He created me for a reason. I know I lack in certain areas just as well as everyone else, but I know I'm uniquely different. That's why I have to understand my value and really operate in my value, my worth, because I know I'm worth more than just providing money for people. Like people tell me all the time, oh, you're an inspiring, motivating person. It's a blessing I met you and stuff like that. That's cool. Trust me. I'm not even boasting or whatever, but we've been that. We've been that person in people's lives that been giving you encouraging, inspiring, motivating words, either when we need inspiration or motivation ourselves. We've been there. So it's like, how stuff is now, for me personally, I don't look at it as, it's a blessing that I've been chosen to do this and to speak how I speak. But when I just internalized, I've been doing this all my life, I just never really understood it. Now it's just going to a bigger scale. We used to just doing it one-on-one or a group of people. Now, the Most High blessing us to be in a position where we speaking to masses, we speaking to different countries, we speaking to different states, we we speaking to people from all different types of life. They gonna come to us that they don't know it from Adam and Eve and tell us all their secrets, but we gonna help them and we not gonna repeat it. Things of that nature, like just to even say this, I ain't even know it would get like this. Like I remember I had got a notification from my little Apple Music thing with some of our old music on it. Like I remember one time they had sent me, somebody was listening to my song in Saudi Arabia. Someone had listened to it in what Canada. Stuff like that. I'm like, how y'all even find this? Somebody was always in Africa streaming our music, and I'm just like, I be at, how do y'all even find our music? We don't even promote it. So how did you even find this? Like, and I remember one time where it was. It was, man, it was somewhere far off. Someone had heard our music. Cause I be like, hey, all praises. Cause that just give me an insight. Like, what if I really took this serious and start promoting it, really doing this, doing it, take action, hit the gas, no brakes. It's crazy. Cause we meet people all the time that we just get talking to and we'll tell them we do music, they go listen to it and they'll be like, hey, you different. You different. You need to pursue this. And I'm gonna be real, it's nothing other than just doubt. There's no excuse. Like, I'd be taking it for granted, and if God ever take it from me, then I'm gonna be like so mad. So that's why I gotta take the gas on it and real life do what I need to do. Do what I need to do. Oh, and why this on my mind? Why this on my mind? How can we put this? I encourage everyone right now, man or woman, if you don't have no one significant in your life, like no lover, no one you building with, take advantage of this time and focus on yourself and lock in. Maybe you're not ready for that real love. Cause that's how I'm not. I want this, but every time I get it, it ends, and I be like, I take blame. It's my fault. It's my fault. That's just how I look at things now. I don't even. Yeah, they could have did stuff better or whatever, but hey, this is how I look at this is God showing us that either two things. They not ready for you. They not for you, or you not for them. You still got some building to do. Cause I know me, as a man and a man of God, I'm striving to be, and I need to be, and I will be, and I'm becoming. I have a lot of habits and characteristics that's so detrimental to my higher self. That's really a hindrance. And that's just the honest truth of it. So it's like, when you constantly look at yourself and view yourself, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got everything right. No, you don't. You lack more. You lacking a lot of stuff. That's why God is taking you through these cycles, these lessons. You haven't learned them yet. Some of them you have, some of them you haven't. So, man, take it, deal with it, get yourself together. Do what you need to do so you can really be that man you need to be. And when you really lock in with that woman, that gift from God, all praise is for it. All praise is for it. That's all you say, all praise is for it. There ain't no other thing to say about it, all praises. Because we know we not finna mess it up. Because I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna speak too much, but I be seeing the dark side of why a lot of people are unloyal today. In my generation, but people in general. People in general. I see why. I see why. Because it's easy. I hate to say it like this because I'm going to come off as a manipulator. But I'm not. I'm not a manipulator. I'm not. But I see how easy you can sway a man or a woman with words and have them not be faithful to their partner that they're currently with or not be faithful to their partner that they deeply love, but they kind of taking a break to get themselves right. I see how easy it is, and that fears me. When I see it, it fears me. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. That fears me, cause I'm like, okay, think about this, Maul. If you can do this so easily, and you don't even be trying to, this just effortlessly, what can stop really you being in that situation on the negative side of it, where your significant other letting words get in her mind and have her, you see what I'm saying, commit an act that she can't come back from and that you're not gonna really rock with. So it's like it all come down to really where their mind is at, because we all have weaknesses when it comes to that area, but it's also like you have to stand your ground no matter what. If you really love that person, because I'm just speaking strictly for me. And certain people who vouch this video, who watch or listen to this video that know me personally on that type of tip, I'm just gonna be honest. If I'm really rocking with you, and we locking in like that, we established that this is what we on, I'm cutting off anything that try to come my way. I'm turning that, nah, cause I done this before, so that's how I can speak it. So that's how I know it's real. You can do this if you want to. And this is not he say, she say, this is experience now. This is experience now. If a woman wanna be loyal to a dude, and she really love him, she gonna be faithful and loyal to him in his face, behind his back, minutes away, hours away, miles away, days away. Just as well as if a man really love that woman he's with, he gonna be loyal and faithful to her in her face, behind her back, minutes away, hours away, miles away, days away. So I really don't wanna, me personally, I really can't take it. I really don't wanna hear if you talking about it's hard to be faithful. It's not. If you really into that person, you really wanna build with them, you really there with them, your actions gonna show it. But if not, it's not. And then it also should be one of those points in a union relationship, whatever y'all got going on. Have these conversations about boundaries. Have these conversations about like, if this rubbed me the wrong way, man, how can we make this better? And I don't even speak on that, because I done been through that recently. If a person really value you and really love you, don't want to lose you, whatever you come to them and they tell you what you doing that's pushing them away or rubbed them the wrong way, you gonna make that change. You gonna make that change, son. Like, even if you've been doing it a while, if you really value that person, you're gonna take heed to it and change those certain activities. Change it that way. You're gonna change it for the better. Like, I just encourage everyone out there, like, if you know deep down that you not really down for the real right reasons, don't even rock with a person. Don't even do that, because I'm starting to see when it comes to men and women loving on each other, I'm not going to say touchy subject, but that to a certain extent, to a certain person, they don't play with love. People will kill you for not loving them right or playing with their love. I'm just going to go and put that out there. So if you know, and especially right now, in the age range we in, we really, me personally, we don't have time for playing games, wasting my time. You lying to me in my face, telling me and all this, but behind closed doors, you got a whole nother secret life. I'm going out here, I'm bragging like, man, that's my woman. But everybody else looking at me like, you don't even know what she got going on. She live a whole different life. She didn't or vice versa. The woman bragging on the man, and peep dudes and females looking at her like, you don't even know. He got you looking like a clown. He da 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 da. It go both ways. So it's like, me personally, I'm trying to real life love, heal, and help. That's it. That's it. I know you can't rush marriage, stuff like that, but I know where my heart is at. I know what I'm striving towards. So if I come in contact with you and we start talking like boom boom, I'm gonna let it take its course, but this is where I'm trying to get to. And to get to there, you're gonna have to go through the dark moments, you're gonna have to weather the storm, you're gonna have to have those quote unquote hard subjects to talk about. Like what you done been through, what affect you, vice versa, these things. And let's get deep down. We ain't finna have them surface level conversations all the time. We finna dig deep. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I ain't even know I was gonna be running for no 25 minutes. I'm gonna be real. Wow. Well, since we right there, we might as well go and run it up to 30. But yeah, that's really like what's on my mind right now. I don't know what the day will bring, but we commanded that it bring nothing but prosperous, love, eye-opening things, because it looked like it's about to rain. It's been raining awfully a lot. On this another thing too, just came over me. When it comes to the little ones, the youth, it's on everyone around them to be positive role models as possible. You gonna teach now. This is how I look at it. You can't just teach kids you can't just teach them the positive side, because you know the world that they finna grow up in and that they operating in right now is just not strictly positive. It's gonna be some chaos and darkness coming their way. It ain't no faking about that. So you have to prepare them. Be a positive person, but be ready for the chaos. Be ready for peace. Promote peace, but also be prepared for war, because it's gonna come. Whether you realize it or not, or whether you want it or not, it's gonna come. But I'm on a tip, like, try to teach the youth to be bigger than your environment. Whatever you see on TV, don't be that, especially if it's not in a positive light. Now you got so many people out here like myself and probably other people than me that's teaching positive healing, loving yourself, eating right, getting your health in order, elevating your mind, reading books, stuff like that. Is positive in each area of life, like mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally. But we have this, what I see now, you have to instill it in the little ones at a young age, because it's not gonna be the hardest, but it is gonna be a little bit of a resistance if you wait till they get grown or really set in they kind of ways type of age to try to spring all this information and all this healing stuff on them. Versus if from birth they knew, the boys knew I was a king, love myself. The little girls, I am a queen, love myself, value my body, value myself. The boys, value your body. Because I don't want the kids to think you just supposed to go out here and forget it, penetrate anything. And I don't want the girls to grow up thinking, oh, I can let anything and any boy penetrate me. No. Do not fake it like that. No. You can get disease out here. A lot of stuff out here. Like, if you just think about a baby, yeah, you can get a baby and you're not really ready for it, or get a baby by a person that really don't love you and gonna leave you and whatever. You can get disease out here. And that spiritual attachment of it, that is the serious part of it. It's spiritual. So it's like, man, start at a young age, raising their frequency, putting them in an environment, making them read, making them get hip to things that's healing and gonna help their mind grow, help them as a person grow. Like, that's just what I'm on. Like, I feel like I done so much wrong because I didn't know. Now it's time to clean it up. And I feel it's my duty to help clean up in the youth. But what I'm gonna see, a lot of youth do not be wanting no help. They do not want your help. They want to do what they want to do. And that's just how the world is. And then even on the parenting tip, sometimes people just parent different. That's why I would say, when it comes to y'all men and women out here getting together, starting families, having babies, I hope y'all having some conversation and putting things in place where y'all are on one accord when it comes to parenting. Because trust me, if one parent parents in one way and the other one parents in a whole way and they don't really not on one accord, it's gonna create some chaos. It's gonna create some chaos down the line. That's why the man and the woman need to be on one accord, y'all. This is me. This is me. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if you laugh at me, call me weird, lame, or whatever. Me personally, I do not see myself, and I highly do not want to build a life and create life with a woman who, first off, we can't serve God together. We can't study about getting closer without God together. I don't care if you want to read the Bible, the Quran. It's positive knowledge all over here, but it's also corruptive knowledge over here. That's the biggest thing. I was just talking with X. Hey, shout out to him. Shout out to X. I just had to think about that. I'm giving him his praise for his situation. I hope all praises that everything go well. You see this, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, forget the little stuff we was taught about all our life about God. You gotta get out here and get some real knowledge, because it's way different than what we've been raised under. Me and that woman, I know I'm not gonna be everything the woman when we meet, as well as I know she not gonna be everything when I meet her. But I feel like at some point, if we really love each other, we locking in, we need to start changing together and growing to where we need to be and want to be. You're gonna get some resistance because a lot of people scared of change, even myself. Sometimes I can be closed-minded, but I'm beginning to be open-minded. But at the same time, BS is BS in my eyes, wrong is wrong in my eyes. So it's like, at some point, if we not making no headway, we stay away from these conversations, we just stick to letting it flow and don't have them conversations, don't start walking that path, taking these steps and really doing this what it takes to get there in that space spiritually together. Obviously, I'm already in my head, we not aiming for each other. Like, because I'm gonna be real, this is my biggest fear. Getting with a woman, giving my all, investing time, and I come to find out she's not for me. That's one of my biggest fear about this love stuff when it comes to women and stuff like that, because I done put time, I done put energy, we done raised kids in this, we done brought them up in this. Now, you not even for me. Now I see this, you was just faking. Or even if I'm not the man for you and you just been faking it, if you know I'm not the man for you, man, go and cut me off early. I can respect it more because I'm not trying to waste your life just as well as I don't want you to waste my life. That's why it get deep about constantly. What I would say, you and that woman need to pray for direction, strength, and structure, and clarity, so the Creator can show y'all if y'all meant to be together or if y'all not. Because it's going to be some storms that come. Trust me, everything will not be a cakewalk. And this is what I'm learning. I love this quote now. If it's easy, it will not be great. And if it's great, it will not be easy. So if you and a woman, it's always easy, y'all might not be for each other. Might not. I could be wrong. But if something great is being cultivated in y'all, with y'all becoming one, y'all gonna go through some hardships. Y'all gonna go through some pain. Y'all gonna go through that. But it's all about how you handle it. It's all about how you react. Instead of going to the world, constantly bring other people in it, sit down alone, go to God. Y'all come together. That's just me. I'm gonna be real. If I can't pray with my woman, we can't talk about God together, hey, you definitely not for me. If we can't sit down here, I don't care, we on the phone, in person, we can't sit down and pray together, get some understanding, obviously you're not for me, because that's the man I am. That's the man I am. That is very serious right now in my life. Yeah, I know, I admit I'm wicked, I have wicked thoughts, I do wicked things, but at the core of all that, God is within me, and God is leading me to the right, to the light. No matter what darkness I've done in my life, no matter what darkness is within me, there's also a light within me that's going to overshine in the darkness. That's what that's just what I'm on. And I know I'm speaking to a group of people. It's a lot of y'all out there. There's a lot of men and women, boys and girls that's growing up with that mindset. All praise to you. Continue to shine that light. Don't let no one dim that light. Don't let no one dim that. Don't let nobody dim that. That's just literally, to me, that is what I'm pursuing. That's what I'm on. All praise continue to strengthen me and guide me through this life. Because I don't know everything, but there's certain things I know for a fact that I need to do and got to do, and that's on me. So, before we go, I'm just going to send a little prayer. All praise to the Most High God, the source and creator of all things and everything, our protector, provider, and leader. Thank you for these words of encouragement that's flowing through me through this camera to anyone who listen and watch. Protect them as they go out here and live their life. Make sure they think about what they doing, what they saying. Continue to elevate themselves. I understand every day we rise up. Sometimes we can be in a toxic environment, toxic household, with toxic people and all that. But stay with them, guide them right, and help them. They listen to their voice and tell them everything will be well, better days ahead. And why it's on my mind for even all the single mothers and the single fathers out there who's in that situation, where you don't get help from the other side or you feel like it's so much on you. God is forever with you. A way will be made. Think highly of yourself. You there for the little ones. Continue to raise them right and do right by them. Do right by yourself. You owe it to yourself. No matter what your past been like, no matter if you so-called think you made mistakes, you didn't make mistakes. Them blessings are in front of you. When I say them blessings are in front of you, them kids, you living every day. They look up to you. You got to be there for them. You way stronger and greater than what you think. Don't let the devil or the enemy or no one just tear you down, make you feel less than what you are. Because we all make mistakes, but that will make us great. We learning from them. Continue to elevate yourself. Meditate with yourself. Meditate with God. I don't care if you got to get down by yourself in a closet, in a car or something. Drop them tears. Release. There's nothing wrong with crying. Release that pain. Release all that tension on your mind, body, soul, and spirit. It's going to cleanse you. And go at it and keep fighting. The devil will not win. Remove all the spirits off myself as well as everyone who listening and watching this video. Remove anything negative around them and from their life that's holding them back, whether they realize it or not. Just thank you. All praises.